Yo, what's poppin' everybody? It's a Sabre Fighter 4 here with some Ancient Gear Masters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, April edition. Now, the ban list for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel has finally been unveiled, the first ban list ever for this game. It's been a lot of craziness since the game came out in January, and this ban list, I mean, everyone agrees is a joke. To be honest, I don't really care because I'm of the belief that ban lists don't matter anymore in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or if they matter very little. Maybe I'll make a dedicated video about it, but the general, I guess, opinion is that the hits don't really change a lot besides the Drytrons, and that's about it. And most of the hits don't even make a lot of sense. Anywho, on to the matches here. Now, my opponent is playing the Phantom Beast, the Sacred Beasts, that's the name. Sacred Beasts, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. A lot of plot holes in that season, but the cards themselves are kind of cool. Got a lot of support with the structure deck, you know, the anime cards like the Paradise Field Spell. Draw two cards every turn, Pot of Greed, pretty busted. And given the dude's immunities as well to everything. Now, normally this deck would be a problem once they get their setup. You know, you kind of gonna need a spell removal if you want to just remove the big guys through an effect. Otherwise, you just need to beat them down, and 4,000 attack is a lot. But in my case, I can bring out these strong monsters. We can bring out Ancient Gear Chaos Golem and just finish this dude off essentially. But I don't have the pieces yet. We're gonna have to be a bit patient. I should be able to survive because I have Waboku here, and I'll be able to just survive a turn no matter what he does, what he summons. Hopefully. And he's using the danger guys too. Okay. Gonna play a lure, draw two, and he's gonna give me this sea turtle kaiju, the weakest one, but I guess the job done for the opponent. Kind of a waste if you ask me. I don't know why. I mean, what kind of a threat was Agent Gear Wyvern giving you? But I guess he's going all out. He's thinking he's gonna win and just finish me off, so he's just trying to be cool, I guess. I don't know. Why would you play the kaiju in a non-problematic monster? But Waboku, and I'm basically gonna survive. Yeah, he was planning on doing this OTK shit, making the dude 7,000. So that's a waste, and now I'm gonna fight back. I've got the Agent Gear Hound. Gonna be able to go for a fusion monster here. He's gonna get another token, I guess, with that dude's effect, Raviel. Alright, but it's actually going to help me out because I can inflict the difference, attacking on defense position, and do more damage. But I guess he's going to sacrifice the dude to bring the Link Rebo. He chained Maxi, so a bunch of cards get chained here. That's not going to affect, though, my broken dudes. So we're just going to go all out, basically, here. And Gear Giant, Chaos Gear Giant. No effects in the battle, not affected by spells and traps. Boss monster, 100%. Victory guaranteed. And just like that, I completely destroyed this dude. And this is the main benefit of Ancient Gears, is that, I mean, of course the deck is gonna break, of course the deck isn't very fluid, I mean, but it does have its cards that it's gonna give it card advantage, so you can mitigate the materials for fusion summoning. It does have all of the broken one-for-one card that's going to give you powerful fusions like Overload Fusion. And you just OTK your opponent, basically. Great stuff. Now, second opponent here looks like he's doing some Zodiac shit. The Zodiac's broken as all hell. Even now, they can be a problem. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking when they were designing these cards. Let's make XYZ monsters that just need one material, basically. You just go to and exceed someone with one card. Anyway, pop in Advancia, so it's out of the way. And with my Ancient Gear Fortress, it kind of guarantees my dudes are going to be safe. I mean, I doubt he would run any trap card. I don't know, like Torrential or something that could mess with me. That's probably a different back row. Yeah, there it is. Infinite Impertinence, or however the name is. But it's OTK time. Ancient Gear Chaos Giant once again with Power Bond is 9,000, and It's just a super easy victory. Once again, something that Ancient Gears are capable of doing. Excellent, for sure. And that's another GG, fast one, smooth one. How you want it with Ancient Gears? I mean, it's either gonna go this direction or you're probably gonna lose. I mean, if you can't resolve your cards, I don't want to say it's like Karakuris, but it is essentially like a combo deck in a way too. The cards need to work together for you to bring out the fusion monsters. Otherwise, you're not really going to do a lot. Your only method of just putting pressure without fusing is through Gear Town and Catapult, of course, which is a strong interaction as well. Now, this guy, he's using some cards that I basically just saw for the first time playing against him. Is some dudes that remind me of, I don't know, like the Dynasty Chinese uh, warriors or something. I don't know. I forgot what the name was, but that sort of thing, like some sort of ancient samurai dudes. We're just gonna go Overload Fusion, or not Overload Fusion, just Power Bond, and with the original Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem, I do enough damage to get the job done. Just 8k straight up. So another successful OTK. Once again, this is why it's important to have all of the fusions so that you can bring out the one you need. Like if I could just bring out the Megalon Golem that it just has 3,300 times 2, that's not enough for an OTK. So the ultimate golem is important as well. Okay, on to game 4. This guy just set a few back rows and called it a turn. I don't have a great hand this time around, but I guess we can put in some work with the knight for once. And it's going to play the Endymion field spell, one of those cards, and then it's the other card that lets you get a spell counter, and then you grab another one of the same card with the name. Kind of an old card in a way. Many people probably don't know it. Gonna summon Hound and go for a fusion. I think Megalon Golem is gonna do the trick right now. It's the safest bet too. I mean, if he has a trap, this guy kind of floats. But attacking multiple times, it's easy as hell. If you're not gonna resolve anything on summon, you're not gonna be able to do it in the battle phase. So another OTK, cool. On to game 5. Let's see what this guy's gonna be running. I get kind of an average start, I guess. I mean, I have Power Bond, I have Hound, but not really enough Ancient Gear monsters as materials. And my opponent is doing some draw shit. And yeah, I know what the fuck this is. It's the Trap Trick, DD Dynamite bullshit ass deck. So he's gonna go for it. I'm gonna chain MST. This is one of the ways you can actually stop this shit. If you're lucky, it's not always gonna work, but MST, I'm lucky enough to hit the DD Dynamite before he can resolve the shit. He needs to activate the trap card that removes the back row first. So he actually missed it. Just going to do 4,500. It's not really going to be enough. And now he's just down to just one card. And this is going to be just really simple. He's probably going to scoop. Just really pathetic. It just goes to show you how pathetic this shit is, man. Pathetic ass deck. So you just try and do this cheap bullshit, and if it fails, then you don't have anything to show for yourself. So he surrendered as I expected. Pathetic display, but it's nice that we can punish this deck for once because I had to lose a lot to it. Obviously, I'm sure many of you experienced that as well. So next game, hopefully this is a real game as opposed to bullshit. And I mean, have Power Bond. I can go for the Howitzer, which is not really the monster you want to get out with Power Bond, but what can you do? I guess he can actually attack now that he has 2,000 maybe. And it's going to be vampires. What the fuck do you know? Our Castlevania archetype for Yu-Gi-Oh! So this guy is obviously using some of the new vampire cards that I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I got the LLDL smat with the Vampire Frolin or whatever. I am aware of how some of the new vampire cards look, and I did pull a few of them when I opened the Gold Sarcophagus tin. But I don't really know exactly what they're doing, all of the new cards anyway. Like vampire cards for me sort of stopped in not Legacy of the Valiant, but Shadow Specters when they came out, I guess the first batch of support. Okay, so this guy is doing some broken ass shit. I mean, stealing my Reactor Dragon, gaining life points. I guess the main new dude just protects your dude from dudes from dying. You just pay life points and shit. So I guess it's all about that life point give or take with vampires. Pay life points to do shit, and they let you gain life points now. So he's kind of giving me a tough time. I'm almost dead, but I have the cards to retaliate right now. He shouldn't be able to activate shit when Gadgetron Reactor Dragon attacks, but I guess he chained the shit. But sacrificing the howitzer, and I'm gonna get another big attack with Golem. This time he's not gonna survive, and I just leave him with the Vampire Vamp, or whatever the fuck the dude is. That one is from Primal Origin, I'm quite sure. And we're gonna go for another howitzer just for a little bit of defense. Can't activate the effect to inflict the damage to him, unfortunately. Kind of a misplay on my part. But just having that guy sort of ensures that he's not going to be able to do shit to him. And if he kills him by battle, I get another summon. So it's all good. He's just going to play this Link and revive my Ancient Gear box. But that's not really going to do anything. Just going to finish him off with Reactor Dragon. Won't be able to chain anything when this guy attacks. And it's a GG. So, not bad. Pulled a win against vampires, too. That was a close one. But we did it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed these matches. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Share this video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. What